All right, we have some breaking news coming in. Several people have been killed and others injured after an explosion ripped through a bar in the luxury Alpine ski resort town of Crans, Montana. A police spokesman in Wallis Canton in southwestern Switzerland told AFP that there has been an explosion of unknown origin. Now, there are several injured and several dead. This is a breaking news situation as of now, where several people have been killed and others injured after an explosion ripped through a bar in the luxury Alpine ski resort town of Crans, Montana in Switzerland. A disastrous start and a tragic start to the new year in Switzerland, where the information that we have right now is that a huge explosion has taken place in the ski resort in the luxury resort town of Crans, Montana. This is in southwestern Switzerland. Information that we have as of now officially is that a police official has told AFP that there has been an explosion of unknown origin and there are several injured and several dead. The exact number of people dead is currently unknown, but we know as of now that a huge explosion has taken place during New Year celebrations in the luxury Alpine ski resort of Crans, Montana. A tragic start to the new year in Switzerland, where several tourists visit during the new year, and this is an explosion that has occurred in the southwestern part of the country, where a luxury Alpine ski resort town of Crans, Montana, and the police right now has said that there have been several injured and several dead in an explosion of unknown origin. The origin of the explosion is not known as of now, but a terrible, terrible tragedy to begin the new year in Switzerland. For more on this, we are joined by my colleague Shivan. Shivan, a terrible start to the new year in Switzerland, where we can confirm that several people have been injured and several dead in an explosion.
Vidur, absolutely tragic way to begin the new year, but mind you, this is in the wee hours of Switzerland, so this would perhaps be a new year party that they were at. This is a very, very popular resort. It's an alpine ski resort, Crans, Montana, and this is on 31st December and the 1st of January, the intervening night of the two. So one can imagine the kind of people that would have been there, the number of people. Peak of winter, ski resort, it's a tourist destination. How many people have died has not been confirmed, but it's with surety that the police officer has already mentioned that several people have died and several are injured. So one can only estimate the gravity of the situation and the number of people who have lost their lives. What has caused this blast? Again, as of now, they're saying it's of unknown origin. You don't know where that blast has, why it has happened, how it happened. But for a blast to happen on a night like this, when one knows that there are so many people there, we will need to wait. We will not speculate any further or any bit at all. What we know so far is that this Crans, Montana region, it is heavily populated with tourists. It is a very, very popular site. It's about 140 kilometers of downward slopes, very popular among tourists who go there for skiing. This would have happened in the late hours or in the early morning hours, possibly, you know, after a New Year's Eve party. This is Switzerland is about, you know, it would be early morning hours right now. The event happened a little before that, this incident, this accident, and we're waiting to know more from the police authorities. As of now, is what we know is this is the latest that has come to us. There is some footage where we see a lot of people running helter-skelter. There is a lot of fire that can be seen in those visuals, which it's a short 4-second clip that we'll have for our viewers on air. And we'll be playing those for you shortly. What we also know is that this is a massive blast. The reason why It's a ski resort town. So this is what we're trying to understand at this point. The details are still coming in, but as I mentioned to you, if you just look at the day that this blast has taken place in the wee hours of the night, during a 31st December, 100% there was a party which would have been happening. There were celebrations going on, as they are going on the world over, as we were showing visuals of New Year's Eve from across the world. This was also perhaps one of the locations where a big gathering of tourists and friends and family gathering together after a day or an evening of skiing and enjoying and bringing in the new year. But what an absolute tragedy and a tragic way of bringing in a new year with the form of a tragedy like this. How many people have died? We do not know. We don't know exactly what has been going on at this point. What we understand is that we will be tracking those developments very, very closely for you.